Hi. I'm going to start with a prayer. Blessed divine mystery, I devote my life to you. Beyond any external illusion, beyond all mind and all fear, I remain in your arms. I remain in your presence. I remain in devotion to you. In every word I speak, in every thought I think, in every breath I breathe, in every action I take, I remain devoted to you. Encapsulate me, divine mystery. Imbue me in you. I receive you now. You are my home. I remain in your wisdom. I remain in your abundance. I remain in your beauty. Thank you for entrusting me to know you. I honor you forever. I stay with you. In every place I go, I remain at my center with you. So mote it be. Welcome. This is called How to See Through People. This is wisdom that I have received through my life experience, that my spiritual process has been motivating and initiating me to share with you. Now, the information that I'm going to be sharing is really deep. It might not completely make sense at first, and it might slowly make sense more and more over time. It might not be something that will make sense to you in your mind, but it might be something that will slowly be born in your emotional, intuitive knowing. That is my hope. I have an understanding that what I'm about to share is really, really intense, and that there might be people watching this video who want to use this knowledge, and they want to use it as knowledge, and they want to use it for their own personal gain. Before I even speak of what I know, I am warning you. If you attempt to use this as knowledge to have power over anybody or anything, you will deeply deceive yourself. If this information is used wrongly, it can drive people to insanity. So please be very mindful and very careful about how you use this information. I know that some people will not be able to conceptualize the spiritual downloads that I'm giving, and they'll try to control it through only knowing it through mind. There's a big difference between knowing something in the mind versus knowing it in the body. I want to teach you to know in the body rather than in the mind. I don't think I have control over how you choose to learn what I'm teaching. But I do have the control to warn you that if you use it with the wrong intent, it can hurt you. So please avoid doing that. I am also aware that I can only say so much about this online because my way of teaching is very internal and energetic, and there are certain things that I am not allowed to say online. There are certain things I can only say in private. So I will, with the help of Great Spirit, please help me say exactly what I need to say online to give the right people the right nudges towards wisdom. Thank you. So seeing through people is a skill, and it is a mystery, and it unfolds deeply, and it unfolds into complete oneness. The first step to seeing through people is to know that within is the whole. We are seeking in our sight to remember that we are all one. This means that everything that you see in other people also exists inside of you. This means that in the deepest sense, in the deepest core of all of who we are, the darkest dark, the lightest light, good, evil, everything, in the center of all of that is God, is everything that exists. Within is the whole. Knowing that we all have a fundamental spark in the deepest part of us that connects us to everything, that is the oneness of God. This grounds you. This is a way to this is the first step in seeing through someone. Because if you know that inside of us is all the same thing, is all God deep down, then when you look into someone and you try to see through them, you're looking for that oneness. You're looking for that spark of God in them. You're looking for that. Because that's the truth. Within is the whole. That's step one. The second step to seeing through people is to see through yourself. Look into your eyes and look for God. Look for the spark of oneness inside of you that is your soul, that connects you to everything. See through yourself, okay? This is both really simple and also can be very complex, because this also says, okay, anything that you think someone is doing, take that and point it here. See through yourself first, because that is ultimately your biggest teacher. You will also learn how to pinpoint energies that other people carry inside of them through knowing what it feels like inside of you. Knowing how things move inside of you, knowing how things are inside of you. That's a great way to know how things are for other people. Everything that you see in someone is a direct reflection to your own capacity to know yourself. The deeper that you're able to know yourself and see into yourself, the deeper you're able to see into other people. The more that you have faced your shadow and healed your trauma, the more you'll be able to tell if the people around you have done the same or not. We are only able to go as far into other people as we are into ourselves. So don't pretend that you're able to know someone deeply if you don't know yourself deeply. Know yourself deeply, see through yourself, and then you'll be able to see through other people, see into anybody. But you have to be able to look into your eyes, and you have to look, and you have to look for all the different layers. Look through yourself, look into yourself, see all the layers of pain and trauma until you see your soul. And when you do that, you can do that for other people. And step 3 is read the writing on the wall. Okay? This means that the outer evidence of something internal is always present. If you do this, nobody will fool you. You'll always be able to tell what's really going on, and to be able to tell any discrepancies between the internal and the external. This is the kind of thing that says, vibes don't lie, right? This means look for external evidence of internal action. This means look at the way that someone keeps their house. The way that someone keeps their space is evidence of their internal space. The internal is evidence of the external, and the external is the evidence of the internal. Look for the external to show you the internal. Look for the internal to show you the external. If there is not an equality between them, then there is a lie going on, okay? For example, if someone says that they are messy but they're actually clean, then they're lying to themselves about whether they're messy or clean. You can tell a lot about somebody through the way they keep their space. You can also tell a lot about somebody by their words and their actions. Do their words and their actions match up or not? That's a wonderful way to tell if someone's lying. Think of it this way too. The way that someone talks about all their relationships in their life. Okay. That's a clue to how they're going to relate to you. That's a clue as to how they relate to themselves, right? That's a clue as to how much God they allow in and out of their life. This one's a mystery. Read the writing on the wall as a mystery because you have to determine what the wall is, right? But the wall is always the external evidence of something internal or the internal evidence of something external. Our spirit world, our inner world, the world of the thing that makes up reality before reality, the spiritual world, as above, so below, is the direct reflection of the physical world. And so if you are not sure about something, just look at either world to see the reflection of the other. People never lie. People never lie, okay? They can lie with their words, but in each confusing psyche, we're always giving evidence through our blind spots. So if you look for the blind spots, you'll find evidence of where the psyche loses itself. And that's the writing on the wall. If you're able to see within the whole and see through yourself, know that within us is the whole. You can read the writing on the wall, and you can allow that to show you how close or how far someone is from their soul. Things that are internal are moods, thoughts, belief systems. Things that are external are relationships, jobs, houses, money. Look to how someone's thoughts and emotions contribute to their house and all those things, okay? This can get really simple or it can get really complicated. People can get really stuck on this one too. Just know that read the evidence to get the full picture. Evidence tells you a lot. Read the words of what people are saying and pay a lot of attention to what they don't say. Because what they don't say matters just as much as what they do say. It's like in art, we like to pay a lot of attention to the positive space. You know, young artists. Ouch. Okay, sorry, spirit. But the negative space is just as important, right? Like if you were drawing me, you know, this is my body, right? But the space between my body and the walls, like, you know, this little shape right here of my hair, that's just as important because it shows you my hair. I think you understand, right? You understand. Just pay attention to the negative space around someone's psyche. They hide what they want to hide. People hide a lot of things by what they show. If someone's trying really, really hard to get you to like them and they're being super, super, super sweet and super cloying and manipulative and they're kissing your ass, that's what they're showing you. So how do you know that they're fake? How do you know that they're trying to get you to like them out of codependency? How do you know that? Because it feels weird, right? Because they are hiding their manipulative tendencies and it's showing that they're manipulating because because they're only saying kind things. They're not saying real things. Does that make sense? Pay attention to what is being hidden and what is being shown. And if you can do all these three things and really master one or each skill, you don't have to master all the skills, just master the first one, and then kind of go up from there. You'll be able to tell a lot about the people around you. So within is the whole. We are all God inside. The second one is see through yourself and read the writing on the wall.